matchup. I think that's likely where this game is going to be decided.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Grit.
There are very few guys in this league who make dunking a true art form. Neek is one of those guys.
Jordan with the screen on Young. Pass to Love. Over Mutombo. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Wilkins after the made shot from KD. Left side Wilkins. Passes it to Hayward. 5 on the clock. Mutombo kicks to Wagner. For 3, Hayward. That shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now Mutombo, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go.
Can't allow Mutombo to get this deep. I mean, once you do, he's going to score it with ease.
Green bounce pass. Here's KD. Wilkins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mutombo kicks to Wilkins. Mutombo is screen on KD. Can't hit that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Like whenever Green is assertive from there, knows he can score and does just that.
Young dishes to Wilkins. Back to Young. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Wilkins, following the miss by Kevin Love. Back to Young. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The pass to Jordan. Outside, KD. Fades away. Hayward grabs the board.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Green against Wilkins. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Love. And Jordan has it in the corner. Back to Love. The Nets working the ball around now. No good from Irving. Hayward outside. To the middle. Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
changes for Brooklyn. Samuels checked in. Watanabe's in for Kevin Durant. Here's Watanabe, defended by Wilkins. Green taking his time here. Love outside. And on the way from Irving for three. Drills it from outside.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball some.
Irving against Young. Over Irving. Good on the baseline, Jay. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here is Samuels. 8 points his last outing. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Now, here are a group of point guards that have dialed up their own offense in the second half of the season. These are the top scorers at the one spot since the All-Star break. Kyrie Irving third.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Here's Green, following the basket by Trae Young. Outside Irving. He's looking for Love and finds him. Shot clock at 6. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Young. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Irving against Hayward. Irving passes to Green. Back to Irving. Launches it. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Yep, that one goes in there. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Green with a screen for Irving. Pass to Samuels. And here's Love from the arc. And the net, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Now, here is Young. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. Tries from 16, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the regular season, Clark, approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season.
No good on that one. And a new group in for the Nets. John Collins, he's checked in for Love. Kevin Durant comes in for Watanabe. Green, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Green. He hits the second from the line. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Brooklyn. To the paint, wants to get it to Collins and does. They get it again. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
11th in blocks, 15th in rebounding. And also, they're in the top half of the league and second chance points. A little room for improvement. Maybe just sending an extra guy to the glass would do it.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Wilkins draws the double. Collins grabs the miss.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And he makes the first.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Wagner. Gay comes in for Gordon Hayward. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Young, and Murray's subbed in for Dominique Wilkins. And both free throws good for Green. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
Still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved, but we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Samuels in the post, covered by Mutombo, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Passes it to Smith, stolen by Durant. Here's Green. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Free throw good, Green. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 5. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Now, here's Green. Josh Smith unable to get his shot to go. Now the pass to Samuels. Outside, Green. Off target with his 3. Oubre against KD. Oubre passes to Murray. Smith outside. Back to Mutombo. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre kicks to Gay. Atlanta again missing. Nets leading by 5. Schroeder finds Green. Collins, a screen on Mutombo. Back to Schroeder. Over Murray. And Schroeder missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Murray. Mutombo against Collins. Mutombo passes to Oubre. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Durant attacking, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Now here's Gay. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Smith outside. Oubre outside. to end the drought. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Durant. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Lets the three fly. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Gay, and then Gay with the jam.
Put that one on the highlight reel. Gay throwing it down with authority.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Bradley's checked in for Mutombo. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Tony Snell comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Green. Pass to Durant from outside the arc. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And, you know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Murray outside. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you know, when I covered Gay when he was in college at UConn, he was an outstanding player in the Big East, and it was pretty clear he had a bright future in the NBA in front of him, too.
The free throw drops for Gay. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Tony Snell. Collins is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the point guard. Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Nets. Oubre kicks to Bradley. Here's Murray, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now, here's Green. He's got 5. Right side, Kevin Durant. Jordan trying to free himself up. KD with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Oubre. Hawks passing it around. Smith with a screen on Durant, and Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Snell. Jordan with a screen on Murray. Pass to Durant. Over Smith. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
3 from Gay. Rebound collected by Snell.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray against Green. To the wing on the left. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. And here's Collins from outside. That one doesn't go. Atlanta trails by 13. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Gay's athleticism makes him devastating on the drive.
And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Timeout called the Nets. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
And the Nets making a change here. Love's check in for John Collins. Watanabe comes in for Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Green in for Green. Nets leading by 11. Green kicks to Irving. Love in the post. He's against Smith. Shoots a fader. Love with the bucket. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's Murray. Smith sets the pick for Oubre. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kelly Oubre Jr. I count 1 shot.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 10-point game. Irving against Oubre. Irving kicks to Love. Pass to Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
When he keeps his emotions in check, Green is a fantastic leader on the court. He can run a little hot, but there's no doubting his drive, his willingness to do whatever it takes to win.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. And both free throws good for Green. Atlanta trails by 12. Gay outside. There's the drive. Good D from Love.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Who wants a t-shirt?
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Brooklyn. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away. And checking out Atlanta, right behind them, just one spot down. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Hayward outside. There's a good screen. And Hayward with the stuff.
Well, that's a play Hayward loves to run. He mastered the pick and roll as a young player, and he's only gotten better with experience.
Green inside, defended by Young. Green, no luck. The Atlanta trails by 12. Young passes to Wilkins. Young outside, puts up a 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside Irving. Passes it to Love from the baseline. That one, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way to the inside. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Wagner. Green against Young. And the pass to Irving. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Hayward gets it to go.
You know, you can do so much with Hayward offensively because he's versatile. He's good off the bounce, and he can catch and shoot as well.
Green, no luck.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. Team second.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Samuels checked in, and Durant subbed in for Watanabe. Hayward hits them both. Brooklyn leading by 5. Irving up top, covered by Mutombo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
The Nets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
First one falls for him.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both free throws good for Irving.
You know, off the court, Kyrie Irving has done some incredible things. One example, financially supporting WNBA players who sat out the 2020 Wubble season. Kyrie is more than a basketball player, always engaged with the world around him, and always interesting things he has to say.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Both free throws good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team.
Got it despite fading back a bit. Durant's got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Durant sends it back.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
For Brooklyn, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
That one misses. The Atlanta trails by 8. Young left side, looking to get back on track here. No good that time. Good D by Irving. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Love the pass to Green. Love with the screen for KD. Kicks it out to Love. 4 on the clock.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing here by 8. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand. There's a screen. Irving against Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Wilkins. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Love. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto. That one's in, only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Which part of section wants a t-shirt?
So for the Hawks, Smith comes in for Wagner. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Wilkins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Now here's Gay. trailing by 10. Durant with some nice D. Irving against Young. Shot from the wing. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Love. Here's Smith. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else. And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 6 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now here's Durant. 35 points for him last game against Toronto. Driving the lane. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Here's KD. Atlanta with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Blocking foul called on Jalen Brick.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for your home team, Rudy Gay. I count 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Nets leading by 9. Outside, KD. Love with the screen on Gay.
2 minutes.
Love kicks to Green.
2 minutes.
Back to Love. Love with the screen on Gay. No good from Durant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wilkins. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 14 points. Kicks it to Love. Here's Samuels. That falls. Great assist by Love. Samuels got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Atlanta again missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Mutombo. Here's Smith. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Love. Over Smith. And that one's good. Love. Love's got 11 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Green against Young. Here's Wilkins. A three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game. And so it's Kevin.